Welcome to New Orleans and Yulman Stadium. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. It's the Memphis Tigers and the Tulane Green Wave. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Guys, the Tigers head coach told me pregame he understands coming off that emotional upset win against the #1 team in the country last week could add a lot of fuel to their fire, but he does not want them focused on that. If they're focused on what they did last week, they won't be locked in and do their jobs this week. Worry about yourself is the advice that this team got from their head coach this week. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Memphis Tigers offense has the ball first today. These two teams don't exactly love each other. Man, did they trade blows back and forth the last time they met.
Yeah, Reese, don't love each other is an understatement. They severely dislike each other, and that's how it should be. And last game, man, it was back and forth, back and forth. You didn't know who was going to win. Who's mentally prepared for this ball game? Who can handle the emotions, Palmer, early to start this game?
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Logan. Out wide left, it's Larson. He'll step out of bounds at the 23-yard line after a productive play for this offense. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. Gets his first one of the day away. He might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. He's got great speed. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. So Tulane's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here comes Quentin Martin Jr. He sliced through defenders last time out, more than 200 yards, and scored 3 times in their victory. Straight ahead, it's Martin. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Left side is Singleton.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, get in that rhythm. Find that timing with your wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. They'll give it to him again. There's some daylight across the 35. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. The run inside. It's Martin. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse, Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
The fake and wants to throw. Snags it over the middle. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Green Wave lines up mere inches away from converting on 3rd down. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Martin. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1. It was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Tulane! They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They march 58 yards for the touchdown on that one. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Memphis Tigers offense ready to set up shop. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Sells to run, looking to pass. Fires to the middle. Pulls it in. It's Larson. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. Memphis picking up the tempo.
And they're attacking the middle of the field. That's a big gain by the offense. And I know the big fella, I know it takes him a second to get going, but once he gets 8, 10, 12 yards downfield, those are big strides, and it's hard for people.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And man, that is a huge play for the defense because they had to stop the bleeding. On the very last play, they gave up an explosive one, and all of a sudden it feels like the defense is on their heels. But what a great job in an individual effort, winning up front, getting around the block, and getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play.
3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Turns into the pile. Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on 4th down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. This field goal attempt is going to be an even 50-yarder. Right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Makes a move. Oh, what vision. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. They might be feeling a little heat here as they've fallen into a 14-3 hole early. Quick give. It's Carter. Enough to move the chains. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Rush is on. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. The problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
2nd down after the offense recovered its own fumble. Sells to fake. Unloads to the wideout. Out wide left, it's Dorsey. He'll be dropped. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Sets his feet. It's Logan. Rush right in his face. Out of the backfield, he's open. And they pick up the 1st down in what might be the last play here in the 1st quarter. Guys, the quarter comes to a close, and Tulane has the lead here. Man, that was an impressive and dominant 1st quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the 2nd. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Motion from the back. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Look out! And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And we talked to the coach about this last week. Were you worried about the ball security? Your QB put it on the deck last week. You can't continue to do that and survive, and he does it again, man. Make sure you're getting two hands on that football. Keep it tight. And if I'm the defense, man, I'm going to keep pawing at that thing. I've already got it out once. I'm going to try to keep doing it.
He's changing the play. Wants to go up top on second down. Left side is Singleton. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Sells the run, wants to pass. Picked off. He's loose on the right. Past the 30. At the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
What an incredible individual effort by that big fella there. And, Davey, you know, it's funny. I've been hearing more and more about how these D linemen are the best athletes on the field. What do you think?
I present to you Exhibit A. Look at the big fella. Not only does he make the catch, okay, so I can be a DB, I can be a wide receiver, I can catch it. I got the ball in my hands. Guess what else I am? I'm a running back. I take that thing all the way back to the house. Exhibit A, the best athletes on the football field.
Running inside, it's Martin. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
On the run, it's Martin. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. After run, now throw. Gets rid of it.
I'll tell you what, it's so nice to speed that clock up with the quarterback. Hit him early, hit him often. Those shots start to add up. That thing comes out all over the place.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got a man in the middle. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close, and when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him, and guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. That is no good. Guys, after the miss, still up by 4.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Under pressure. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Memphis will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Making his first move. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. You have to wonder, after missing a field goal on the last drive, how are they going to play this 3rd down? Whistle sounds, but they get the timeout called just before the delay of game. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Right side, it's Butler. At the 40, there he goes. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most.
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Drops back on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Pope. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Here comes Tulane after picking up the 1st down. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. False start. They'll take the penalty and move them back. Just a little too eager there, and they'll back up 5, and it's 1st and 15. They want to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Can't hold on in the face of the contact. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking downfield very late in the half. Out wide left, it's Pope. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Out wide right, it's Martin. He can't find enough room. Stopped at the 17, and it brings up a 4th down. Timeout is called. They let it get down to 3 seconds before stopping the clock, and they'll have a chance to put points up before the break. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. The lead now 7 here in the 3rd quarter. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
One of the biggest days of the college football season, and we've got you covered here from the EA Sports Studios in Orlando. We start with Appalachian State taking on the Georgia State Panthers. And it's the Mountaineers in an absolute fist fight with a team that has been every bit their equal today. Both offenses putting up points. Feels like anything can happen in this second half. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside MAC. Now over to your game inside Yulman Stadium. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Memphis ready to kick it deep and get the second half going. He'll start the return inside his 5. Slips through the line. He's on the loose. There he goes. Open it up. He will score. Touchdown, Tulane. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on the extra point. So a dynamite play there, 99 yards. He took it back for the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Holly, what did you find out coming from the locker room?
I gotta put the Green Wave head coach coming out of the locker room. Their defense has done a terrific job so far, and today they're kicking off here to start the second half. That defense has got to step up again because they are facing a really stout running game. They've done a good job in the first half, but I will let you know how this continues to build here in the 3rd quarter. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Memphis wants to move quickly. Back to throw, it's Logan. Right side, it's Larson. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Carter. Breaks into the open. He's at the 50. You want to talk about changing field position. The huge play takes it down to the 37.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Got a little space. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Tigers have this offense rolling.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he's stopped. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hits inside. It's Haynes. Oh, what a move. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. Oh, he's got some space.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to get it through the air. Left side is Singleton. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Green Wave working with a fresh set of downs. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here. From the gun, it's Haynes. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Working the ground game. Might have a chance. He's at the 20. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. Tulane with an opportunity on 1st and goal. Going to the run, it's Haynes. And he's in. Touchdown, Green Wave. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And they tack on the PAT. It's 31-13. So a drive there of 85 yards. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Sets his feet. It's Logan. Out wide right, it's Algier. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Second down, gonna throw it. They're all over him. He's sacked. This defense all over him. Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. The pass is incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield, and that shot the quarterback took might have been a little too much. That was right on the borderline. You want to make that quarterback feel you, but the official thought it was a little too much. The roughing the passer penalty. Fresh center downs going to the air. This time it's complete. Turns it on in midfield. Breaks away in the middle. He's at the gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on. The defense declined and the touchdown stands. And they tacked on the extra point. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finished with a huge play in the passing game, covering 75 yards to house it. Coming out with it, it's Green. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Straight ahead, it's Haynes. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Motion from the wideout. Finds a crease, it's Haynes. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one? Yeah, and there's a lot of pressure right now on this down if you're on offense because your last 2 plays have gone nowhere. You know the defense just needs to get the football back to give their team an opportunity to go win the game, so you're probably going to have to throw to get this 1st down. A lot of pressure here on the quarterback, Dave.
Yeah, and how I throw, I think, is important. This is a time where I love moving my quarterback out.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
This was one of the keys to the game. Could this quarterback, could he extend plays and then make throws in scramble situations? That time, the defense was able to get to him and bring him down for a huge loss.
And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. Let's see if this rally can continue. A touchdown followed by the stop, and now they've got the ball back. Dropping back, it's Logan. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. And the Tigers want to pick up the tempo.
The defense is just killing it. Success after success after success. If I'm the offense, I got to check.
He lets it fly. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
And the defense is playing with a sense of urgency right now. Obviously, they're playing with the lead. They know this offense needs to find a way to generate points, expecting a shot on that last play, so nice job in coverage.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. On a little time, lets it go. It's a fumble. He picks it up, still on his feet. Crosses to 40. There he goes to the right. Scooped it. Scored it into the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a masterclass in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
Hauls it in easily enough for the 1st down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Hey, man, that was just perfect execution offensively. On a fourth down like that, if you're going to throw a completion, get the first and keep the drive alive, QB's got to be great with his eyes. He's got to throw it on time. His target has to be in the perfect place at the perfect time, and you got to be able to haul it in. They checked all the boxes on that fourth down.
Wide open downfield. And he's got the first down. Good pickup on the play there. And now we'll see what they do coming out of the 2-minute timeout. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Caught behind the line. It's Dorsey. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Fake to the back. Wants to throw it. Hauls it in. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Looking downfield. It's Logan. And it's incomplete on third down.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him, getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple games.
Good right down the boulevard. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
Got all 3 timeouts left in your back pocket. You're down a possession here late in the fourth quarter. You do not have to kick an onside kick. If you trust your defense, you use your timeouts wisely, you can have a lot of time left on offense to go and win this game.
They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Memphis calling for a timeout, their first of 3. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. If they can move that thing 1 yard here, that'll probably wrap this baby up. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. Now Memphis will use its second timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Now the Tigers will spend their third and final timeout. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. Third down, and they need 15 after 2 negative plays. Quarterback takes a knee. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team in Brighton.